What's going on, guys? Back at you guys with another presentation. Always remember, without commitment, you'll never start. Without consistency, you'll never finish. Um, I want to talk real quick about dating apps. And before I get into this discussion, hope everybody's doing okay on this Thursday afternoon. Before I get into this discussion here, I want to talk to you guys. I want to say this for the record. Men who are not desired by women will always be attacked in society. People got it out. One thing I'm seeing is that people got it out for men who are not wanted by women. I don't know what it is. But I'm seeing it clear as day that people got it out for men who are not wanted by women, man. People just, it's like they live to attack you. They live to attack you. Um, I want to say this for the record. Jeremy Meeks is a perfect example of a man who had to put in no work, but he became very successful because of the way he looked. So that debunks the whole myth of working hard. People tell people you got to work hard, you got to put in all this work. No, you don't. Jeremy Meeks is living proof. What work did he have to really put in to become rich? None. So that's just something to let marinate. But people, I don't know what it is with people, but they got a problem with men who are not desired by women. All I can tell dudes, if you a man that ain't desired by women, don't never let nobody tell you that it's your fault. Whatever you do, don't let nobody tell you that it's your fault. Because a lot of people will tell you that it's your fault to why women ain't choosing up on you. They'll tell you that you don't have no game, you don't know how to talk to women. Whatever you do, don't let nobody tell you that it's your fault. If you wasn't chosen by females at 15 and you 30-some years old, still ain't been chosen, that just lets you know right there. Women just find you to be ugly. Straight up and down. Everybody can't be a winner in life. God didn't make everybody great. But I'm going to jump right into this thing. And I'm going to talk about these dating apps. Dating apps are only for very attractive men. I've tried dating apps. I've tried these dating apps. Dating apps didn't do nothing for me. I didn't gain anything from dating apps. If you're not a really good looking man, you're not going to really get nothing off dating apps. And one time, long time ago on Plenty of Fish, there was a female that actually came to see me off of there, agreed to hang out with me, and then flaked on me. That just go to show you how women do you. I used to, like I said before, I used to think dates meant something when it came to women. Dates don't mean nothing. They don't mean anything. This is my advice on these dating sites. Don't sign up for no dating site unless you a man that's prepared to trick off. Especially, if you know that women are not attracted to you, you want to really be mindful about signing up for dating sites if you know women ain't attracted to you. Dating sites are for good-looking people. If you're not no really attractive man, don't even waste your time. Because on these dating sites, if you don't look really attractive to these women, if you don't have no significant amount of money, they not checking for you on these dating sites. They are not checking for you. This is why I say, if you a dude that's not desired by women, never had no women checking for you, just do yourself a favor. Don't sign up for no dating site. I used to try to sign up for dating sites and didn't get nothing. So don't even waste your time. And I want to talk about certain guys who actually have an apartment, guys who have, a nice car. I mean, I want to bring up Elliot Rodgers, for instance, right quick. You look at Elliot Rodgers, he came from an affluent family. He drove a BMW. Elliot Rodgers could have actually paid for sex, even though women didn't find him attractive. But I'm seeing that, certain guys, even Elliot Rodgers, he was an exceptional case. Elliot Rodgers was rich, but I know for a fact there are certain dudes out there who are everyday working dudes. They're everyday working dudes, got a place of their own, got a car, and they still can't get nothing. Like me. I don't live with my parents. I haven't lived with my parents since I was in my 20s. And there are dudes out there who they work, they got a car, they're doing decent for themselves, but they still don't have a woman. So that just go to show you that some dudes are just unattractive to females, straight up. And dating apps, those dating apps, you got to be a really good looking dude to really get the rewards on them dating sites. I'm seeing that. Like, I never forget. I played it. I tested the waters back in 2015. I put a photo of a model type of dude on a dating app. It was a Gucci model dude, a Gucci male model dude back in 2015 on this dating app. And a chick actually called me from this dating site. But once she saw my real photo, her whole energy just changed. Her energy changed once she saw my real photo. And that just goes to show you how shallow these women are. And this is why I say, one thing I had to learn about dating sites and dating apps, you gotta be a really attractive guy to really benefit from dating apps. If you're not a really good looking dude, you're not gonna benefit from dating apps. You're not gonna get nothing on there. If you don't look, I say this, if women do not find you attractive and you signing up for a dating app, you better show that you have a decent home and you better show that you have a nice car. And when I say nice car, I'm not talking about just an ordinary car. I'm talking about a Mercedes-Benz or a Tesla, some type of luxury automobile. You better be able to show that. If you a man that's not all that attractive to women, you better be able to show that you got a little something. That's gonna show these women that, okay, he ain't the most attractive dude, but he got a little something. And I'm gonna say for the record, my goal in life, and I know a lot of guys' goal, was just to be, just to be somewhat comfortable. But what I'm realizing is that guys who are doing somewhat decent for themselves, dudes who may be in a roommate situation, they may drive a decent car, they doing the best they can. Guys like that, they doing something with themselves. But what I'm realizing with the hypergamy of these women, guys who have guys who are doing decent for themselves, guys who are, they may be working a crummy job or whatever, but they making it for themselves. That's not enough for these women. A dude that's roommating, a dude that drive a Nissan, or he may work at the post office, that's not impressive to these women. That's not impressive. You would think, that would be okay, and a woman would deal with a guy like that. But if you don't look good to women, nothing you do is never good enough. That's what I'm realizing when it comes to these women. If you don't look good enough, if you don't look good to women, nothing you do will ever be good enough. You could have a production type job, driving a Nissan, got a little roommate situation, you making it, you doing something with yourself. But if women think you're unattractive, nothing you do as a man will ever be good enough. And that's just the truth. And that's what's so sad about it all. Nothing you do will ever be good enough, because there are dudes that ain't doing nothing with themselves. And I know I talk about these bum type of dudes. There are dudes that ain't doing nothing with themselves. They don't have any goals. They don't have any drive. They don't do nothing with themselves, but yet they got a woman. So having drive don't mean nothing. Going to work every day don't mean nothing either. You know, I think about myself. I ain't never been a lazy bum. Always worked. Always have. But what does that matter? What does that matter to women? What does that matter? That you go to work every day, even if you going to work a crummy job, washing dishes or whatever, or bussing tables at a restaurant. You know, even if you going to work at a crummy job, you're doing something with yourself. You're being productive. At least you're trying, you know. But when you a man that women feel is unattractive, like, you know, it just doesn't matter what you do. You'll always be ridiculed, and people will always be ready to attack you. They'll always be ready to attack you. And that's what pisses me off with people. That's what makes me upset with people. Because if you're a man that's unattractive to women, you can't win for losing. You just can't. You can't win for losing, I'm telling you. And it's like nothing you do will ever be good enough. Don't matter if you go to your little crummy job every day. Don't matter what you do. People will always have something negative to say about you and tell you that you ain't, you know, you're negative. Well, I'm going to say this. Some people got a reason to be negative. And you know what? I'm going to say this for the record. These dating apps, as an average dude, or I'll say even a below average looking dude, these dating apps are not in your favor. Dating apps, dating sites are in favor of the best looking people. And that's what I had to realize. Because I felt this would be a good topic to talk about, because someone told me to talk about dating apps. But that's been my little discussion for now. Just know that if you're not a dude that women find really good looking, you're not gonna have success on dating apps. If you don't look good to women, if you don't have, you know, money like that, you're not gonna have no success on these dating apps, unfortunately. But you guys have a good Thursday. Talk to you later. Peace.